After visiting Jaca, I drove south to the small town of Vero to explore more of Huesca. My goal was to create a network in the Somentano wine region and add this area to our Spanish wine tour. I met Bruno, who is from Vero, and he and his father Miguel Angel run the famous La Posada de la Lola hotel and restaurant. They were amazing hosts, and I enjoyed my stay at their charming hotel. This is the perfect spot to stay when you're visiting the area. The next morning, Bruno and I rose early to visit the Santuario de Santa Maria de Dulces. Legend has it that the Virgin Mary appeared here, which led to the construction of the sanctuary. The sanctuary dates to the 13th century, but was replaced with the current structure during the 17th century. Our next stop was the beautiful town of Alcazar. Once we arrived, I was confronted with spectacular views. The town appeared to be untouched for centuries. I was inspired by the town's medieval cobblestone streets and charming homes. Bruno had to return to Vero to prepare for a dinner party that evening. I stayed in Alcazar to visit the Colegiata de Santa Maria la Mayor. The Muslim fortress was converted into a Christian collegiate church after the Reconquest. The church is beautiful and remains a historical gem waiting to be explored by visitors. Inside the Colegiata is the Museum of Sacred Art, which contains pieces from the 12th to the 15th century. My next stop was one of the prettiest villages in Spain, Ainsa. The medieval village was declared a historic artistic site, and it was once the capital of the old kingdom of Sobrarbe. Ainsa will be the perfect day trip for our wine tour in the region. I was fortunate enough to have Bruno arrange a private visit to the famous Vinas del Vero. The name of the winery comes from the Vero River, which runs through the Somentano region. I was grateful for the private tour of the winery, and especially the wine tasting. I'm looking forward to you joining us at Viñas del Vero soon. My next stop was Barbastro, which is a short drive from Buera. From a recommendation from Miguel Ángel and Bruno, I visited the restaurant Bodega del Vero. I had a nice cup of wine and explored the restaurant and started making plans for our future tour to eat here on one of our evenings in Huesca. My next spot to visit was the Cathedral de Santa María de la Asunción. The site of the cathedral has had a sacred site since the 10th century. The church was built over a mosque many years ago after the fall of the Muslim forces to the Christians. Bruno and I also visited the Inate winery. The tour of the winery and the art gallery was a perfect way to end our day. I was grateful for the experience, and I plan on adding a visit to this bodega for our wine tour. Miguel Ángel arranged a private tour for me to visit the Sanctario de Torres, which is a sanctuary dedicated to the Virgin Mary. The Romanesque carving of the Virgin was put into the Hermitage in 1084. The altar at the sanctuary is inspiring and deeply moving. For 9 centuries, pilgrims from around the world have come here to see the carving of the Virgin Mary. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and share, and remember, spark some joy when you travel.